I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you could ever want to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a look at the newest installment of Invincible Iron Man. Tony Stark is still working deep cover in the ninja clan that seeks to turn his own suit technology against him. Can he stop them? Well, let's hop on in and find out together. Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, we see Rhodey and Tony under his assumed identity and with his fake face. He's concocted a backstory about being an American ex-military man and S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who's looking to get hired by the Japanese underworld. He won't have to wait very long, it seems, because those tech-obsessed ninjas end up kicking in his door and kidnapping him. This freaks the hell out of Rhodey because this was not part of the plan, man. This ends up actually being a really funny scene because the ninjas, in an attempt to keep Tony quiet while they take him back to their boss, Tomo, they shut him up by putting a Spider-Man mask on his face. And considering how not on good terms Tony and Pete are right now, whew, that is some insult to injury right there. Now, speaking of the high-powered business world, and I kind of was, back in New York, things aren't looking too good for Stark Industries. The board of directors is attempting to unplug Friday in an attempt to wage some sort of hostile takeover of the company in Tony's absence. I mean, on one hand, I guess they kind of have a point. Their boss has been gone for a long time now, and they don't know what to do. But Friday is clearly a thinking, feeling artificial intelligence, and unplugging her is tantamount to killing her. With no options left, Friday decides to ask Mary Jane for help in a scene that feels very Star Wars. Help me, Mary Jane Watson, you're my only hope. Tony, in his disguise, finally gets a sit-down meeting with Tomo, who we discover is an Inhuman, which would explain her powers. She can absorb technology, but only for a very short amount of time. Using these amazing powers, she's more or less managed to take over the entirety of the Japanese underworld, and now she has her sights set on something bigger. She wants to conquer the West as well, and she's hoping that Tony, or at least Tony's undercover persona, will be willing to help her make inroads in the West. She also doesn't quite trust him yet, so she sends a bunch of ninjas to try and kill him so he can show off his skills, which, hey, you know what, Tony is more than able to oblige. With his back against the wall and the clock ticking, Rhodes decides that there's only one thing he can do to try and get his friend back before everything goes completely tits up, and that is go to Iron Man's friends, the all-new, all-different Avengers. Together, they all plan a massive siege on the Ninja Clan to get Tony back, and that's pretty much where the comic ends right there. Invincible Iron Man number 10 is a fine issue, even if it does feel like something of a placeholder issue. Like, this comic is kind of running in place while it waits for Civil War II tie-ins to happen. This book also carried with it the Road to Civil War subtitle in its title, but I mean, come on, you and I both know that that's kind of a lie. This book really only is tangentially connected to Civil War II. I mean, at best, if I had to pinpoint, it would be the fact that, you know, the all-new, all-different Avengers, most of those people are going to be on Iron Man's team anyway. It's a fun issue, but it's just not a substantial issue, which is why I can only really give it a 7 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.